Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the Brain Dead Breakdown. And today we're taking a look at another Eddie Hall video. Previously on the channel, I reacted to Eddie Hall, Strongman versus World's Biggest Gun. You know, him and Kentucky Ballistics doing a crossover. Well, today it looks like he's got another one. He's got Giant Strongman versus World's Most Powerful Handgun. Still with Kentucky Ballistics, I'm assuming he's going to be firing the 500 Magnum. That should be entertaining to watch, so we are going to have a watch and see what we think. Come along for the ride.
Hello YouTube, I'm the world's strongest man, and I'm firing the world's most powerful handgun.
Oh, God, hell.
I think
Is that a
you've
500?
probably got every gun there is to own, you've got it.
Just about, yeah.
I've been in his secret shed, and it's just insane. Like, if a zombie apocalypse ever happens, I'm flying to Kentucky and
You're more than welcome in that scenario,
yeah,
100%. Yeah. I'm just going to give you a machete, though, 2 of them,
Yeah.
duct tape them to your hands, you know.
So, I mean, this is a fraction of what I've seen, but today it's going to be world's strongest man, me, fires the world's most powerful handgun. Looking at these, it's they're big.
Wait, is that a nitro pistol?
Look at the size of that.
Thinking about it, that's the 500 Magnum, but Scott does have a nitro pistol. Is that what that is? A nitro express pistol? Because that could be the most powerful. He used to have one and it broke, I think. I can't remember what it looked like though. It's been so long. I think that could be it. We will see.
That's as big as my head. Talk us through it, Scott. We're sort of going from a smaller grain bullet, smaller caliber,
Yes.
working our way up. I'd say this is the biggest sort of caliber, is it? The Magnum 500?
Oh, well, yes and no. That's the biggest production handgun caliber they make.
Right.
But there are some revolvers out there that people have decided to make into some oddball calibers, like say this one at the end here. This is actually chambered in an elephant gun round.
Right.
This fires 375 H&H Magnum. So that one right there.
Okay,
is,
it's not a nitro, but it is still an
technically more
elephant
powerful, but when it comes to recoil, 500 Magnum is going to be the snappiest on you. That's your Bear Kit edition with a 2 3/4 inch barrel. This one hurts, but you'd be surprised that out of all these up here, these big intimidating looking guns, I think this little guy is probably going to hurt you the most.
Really?
Scott's voice sounds ruined. Like, it sounds like he's been, they probably filmed a lot of videos in a very small lump while Eddie was out or something, but his voice sounds absolutely ruined. Maybe they were partying the night before or something, you know, but like, yeah, like there's just his voice, maybe he's ill, you never know, but there's definitely a gruff edge to Scott's voice, or he feels that he's not on top form, but I could just be reading into things like.
Yes, this little dude right here.
It doesn't loot much.
So that's an American Derringer, and those typically fire like a 9mm, 45. This is chambered in a 45-70, which is a lever action rifle round.
Yeah, so it's not far off Magnum power then.
And it's just a little pocket pistol. You're gonna have a really fun time hanging on to that.
A Winchester Derringer, what the hell?
Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Scott, what's the first gun? What's like the smallest, lightest one?
Gonna be the 357 Magnum. This is Smith & Wesson, but this is a 1.5 inch barrel. I actually believe it's a little shorter than that.
Yeah.
So it's a little snappy.
Okay.
And then we got 158 grain jacketed hollow points there for you.
Yeah. So just for the viewer's pleasure, the bigger the grain of the bullet, the more bang and the more.
Yeah, most of the time the bigger the bullet, the bigger the case, the more gunpowder you can put in it.
Yeah.
The more powerful it's going to be, the more fun it is. As soon as you pull the trigger, it's double action, where you can pull the trigger, or you can just pull the hammer back. Nice.
Oh, look at the moth.
You hit it.
Or the
Hit one.
butterfly or
That's all you
something.
need, right?
Yeah, yeah.
357 Magnum, it's all right. All right, let's step it up, right?
Got some kick, that has.
So this is a
You handled
44
it.
Magnum, and that's a Smith & Wesson. That's a 2.5 inch barrel. I'm gonna give you 2 of these. These are 340 grain plus P 44 Magnums. This is something you would carry around for bear protection.
Right, bear protection.
Yeah. So it's gonna be kicking. Nice.
Yeah, that was kicking all right. Look at that shit. Just boing, just up, instant up. But to be fair, Eddie, like, he's strong, but at the same time, like, there's being strong and then there's recoil control. Like, they are two, like, yes, his amount of strength is going to give him some amount of natural recoil control, but he's not a seasoned shooter, so he also isn't going to have the perfect technique for recoil control. So his recoil control isn't going to be as good as it could be, I'm assuming. You know, like, getting back to Scott's like ranch a few times, you know, getting more used to shooting and more, you know, I'm sure he would start to build technique. Yeah.
That's got some kick.
I told you.
Wow.
That one's kicking. So this will be the step up.
Yeah.
Those are 300 grain jacketed hollow points, and you'll be shooting the Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan. Something you would carry for protection from large animals. That's why they named it the Alaskan. Really cool gun. One of my favorites. I don't know if your wrist is going to like it, though.
Is that common for you guys? If you go out in the woods, you carry a gun for protection from bears and stuff?
Not here, but if you were in some different parts of Kentucky, there are some bears.
Oh, okay.
Jim Cornette was talking about having bears on his property before, I think. If not his, somewhere close. And I vaguely remember.
There are some bears.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck with the hammer on that? Look at the hammer. The hammer's just flopping in the wind. Like, watch when he fires it. You can see it. Bang, and then it goes back again. And forward again. To do it again. Oh, it doesn't show it on the second one. That's the same.
Worse.
You've got
That's a shame.
skin on here. Look at this. It's like his calluses are chipping off on the.
Yeah, look, it is literally taking the skin off my hand.
He's not going to be able to eat his burger later.
Oh,
He's gonna. I think you're going to be a little sore by the end of the day.
man. So the Desert Eagle.
Yes.
I don't know if you'll remember, but do you remember the very first Resident Evil game?
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
Barry had the Desert Eagle.
Yes.
It was like the baddest gun in the game.
Very cool gun.
Yeah.
Really, out of everything we're firing here, the Desert Eagle is kind of small.
Yeah.
What's funny is, you know, once you start getting these larger guns, you can't get more power out of a semi-auto than you can a revolver.
Right.
Because with a revolver, you can't get your case as long, so your hand grip ends up being so big you couldn't even hold it.
Right.
But that's Desert Eagle. This is comparable to 44 Magnum. It's going to be more than 44 Magnum. So more than this little guy, but you have 7 rounds. Nice.
Is that
Wow.
is that jam? I think that's. Did that jam? Slide doesn't go all the way back forward.
What do you think about that?
That's pretty cool, man. I've always wanted to shoot a Desert Eagle.
This is a Smith & Wesson 460 Magnum, and this is the bear kit. This came in like a little orange case with everything you'd need for bear protection.
Right, okay.
And it's a 2 3/4 inch barrel, so it's as short as you can go in a semi-automatic or a double action revolver. 360 grain hard cast, so
It looks like a monster.
it's shoots a tube of chapstick there. That's a lot.
Yeah.
The one that you shot earlier was 44 Magnum, and it was actually shooting about the same bullet weight. But you can tell there's a pretty big difference in the case.
Yeah.
There's a lot more.
Oh yeah, way more powder. I would assume way more speed behind the projectile.
Gunpowder in that.
You can just see it ripple up his arm like it's just the shockwave of energy just going all the way up his arm into his shoulder. Like, I love stuff. I love guns. I love
What do you
like
think about that?
I love watching people fire big guns. It's just I find it very interesting, you know. Like I love the mechanics behind guns, and it's just. So Eddie Hall, of course, focuses more on just the firing and then like how you see it reacting to him and stuff. But like when you watch Kentucky Ballistics, it's also fascinating to see how the hits are taken. You know, like when he shoots the zombie torsos and things like that, and yeah, it's just fascinating.
Kicking that, man. Jesus. I hurt your wrist.
Yeah. So now we're going to step it up to 500 Magnum. This is as big as you can get. And these are actually my own Underwood Ammo Kentucky Ballistics. So they're green and they are 600 grains. They are absolutely massive. I'm going to have you shoot it out of this little guy here. So this is the same gun you just shot, except this one's 500 Magnum. Bigger in diameter,
Big, right?
bigger bullet weight.
Yeah.
So you shot a 360 grain bullet.
Yeah.
This is 600.
Right. Okay.
And more gunpowder.
So pretty much double the bang for buck.
It's going to kick you harder. Yeah.
Okay.
Taking it like a f***ing out. You and the bear both are going to be in pain if you have to use it. This is a breech loading single shot pistol that is chambered in 375 H&H Magnum, which is a safari cartridge for large game.
Yeah.
Still not going to kick you as much as that, but it'll be fun.
Can we try this one?
Oh yeah.
So that's like one of the biggest. That's dubbed as the biggest manufactured most powerful handgun.
These are the same.
Yeah.
They shoot the same bullet.
Yeah.
But this is just your longer barrel.
So this is actually more powerful, do you think, because of the?
Well, if you're getting to
That's more
power,
accurate.
this is going to give you more velocity because your barrel's longer.
Right.
This is just going to kick you a lot harder. The only reason this even exists is so you can carry it around easier, like in the woods and stuff like that.
Man, after watching Eddie Hall react to like shooting a 500 Magnum like that, I don't think I'd have a chance, man. Like Scott makes it look like easy to a certain extent because he's so used to it and just takes it like a champ, to the point me and my brother, obviously with the elephant rifles and things like that, we're naturally just like, oh, there's no fucking way we could fire those. But when we sit watching him fire these guns, we're like, yeah, we could probably just about do it. I don't fucking know now, man. After watching Eddie Hall just like, like because of it, I mean, like, it'd probably break my fucking wrist. I wouldn't be able to play guitar for days. I gotta work out more. That's the goal. The goal is to get invited to Kentucky Ballistics Ranch and try out some of this crazy shit he's got. So, I've got to get swole. I've got to get swole before I can get invited out there, I can tell you.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, man. That was just as bad. That was just as bad.
Just as bad, huh?
Yeah.
I think we should just go ahead and have you shoot the Derringer while you still got some hand left.
Yeah.
I think this one's going to hurt you more than anything you've shot.
Okay.
Or the horseflies. The horseflies.
Yeah, the horseflies are hurting a lot.
This is the American Derringer, but you're shooting this 4570 rifle cartridge. This is a 300 grain. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot to hang on to. Again, this is called the Alaskan. It's supposed to be for protection against large animals. Honestly, I would just probably try to run.
Yeah.
Try to shoot this. 4570 just.
That's a
plops
big
in there.
bullet for such a little gun.
It really is. I would recommend you hang on to this with both hands.
Really?
And squeeze it with everything you have. I'm completely serious.
Okay.
I think you can shoot with one hand, but I just want you to know what you're getting into first. Oh, he's going one-handed already. Yep. Grip it hard.
Get out! Oh, you.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that just stabbed him in the hand. The hammer stabbed him in the hand.
Grip it hard.
Oh,
Ow!
yeah.
Oh, you. Oh. Man, it's drawing blood on my knuckle.
Oh no, we broke him. We broke the world's strongest man.
Well, you were right. You were right. That was the most evil one out of all of them.
I told you, this one here, I dread shooting this one. It's just so mean.
So that's more of like a very easy to conceal weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, like this is going to go in your pocket real easy. I think if you had this in your pocket, you would probably want to negotiate with somebody before you had to shoot that. You're like, come on, man. This is
Yeah,
hurt us both.
please don't make me shoot you.
But this really was,
It's gonna hurt you.
this really was intended though for like protection against like a bear.
Yeah.
You have it in your pocket. That's all you got left, and you shoot.
Yeah.
Maybe
Hope for the best.
maybe yeah, it works out, maybe not. But otherwise, it's just a fun party trick, you know. Bring your big friends out and have them shoot it.
I feel like I should shoot one of these just so I can try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one?
I'm gonna give you this one.
Okay.
The worst is over. You don't got anything else to worry about now. So yeah, so this is a MOA breech loading pistol. It's actually pretty unique. It's really cool. So it shoots this. Yeah, that's a 375 H&H Magnum. This is on the smaller end of safari cartridges. Like if you were going to go to Africa, this would be the smallest thing you could legally hunt with there.
Right.
I'm going to warn you, the trigger on this is stupid light.
Light.
Very light. Like as soon as you touch it. Yeah. As soon as you,
ready to shoot.
it's ready to shoot. As soon as you touch that trigger, it's going off.
Okay.
Like it's very light. Oh, God.
How?
And it's gone. That's the only one he dropped, to be fair. Like,
Oh my God. Are you okay?
Yeah.
that's the only one he dropped, to be fair. And I think it's just because of how big his hands are. He can barely hold on to the damn thing. Like, look, like, I think the grip is like here in his hand. Like, I just see the sweat flying off of his hand when he shot. Okay, now the grip is funny, but still, like his hand is fairly large.
Yeah. You said that was light.
Well, I mean, compared to the other ones,
It's probably because my hand's so weak and battered from the previous.
we've kind of beat it up. Like this would be like your burnout set now. You know, like you've already maxed out, man. You're fried.
Did you see Scott then? It was like I dropped one of his children.
And I was like, no. Yeah, I was like, grab your hand, Eddie. You dropped my gun.
I'm so sorry, man. I
No.
couldn't help it.
No, it's all good,
Oh,
man.
my days.
It's just a one-of-a-kind gun that'll,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
yeah, they don't make anymore or anything.
Oh, my God.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, I'm calling it.
When the guns start flying out of your hands, like we're gonna call it.
I think I did pretty good. Is it?
No, you
It's
did
not-
great.
It's not normal for people to shoot that one out.
No, you went through the gauntlet, man. That was literally the worst things you could shoot one-handed, and you did them all in a row.
Yeah.
Some would call you mentally unstable for doing that. Yeah,
Very much.
I say you're a part of the Wristbreakers Club now for sure.
Nice. Well, the wrist
Yeah.
is fine. My knuckle's probably broken.
Yeah. So you gonna write me a check or what do you think? It landed right there on the butt. You literally dropped it the best way you possibly
There we
could.
go then.
I'm really glad to have given you that experience.
Thank you.
It was fun to watch you do it.
That was fun. Can we shoot one of the guns and let's shoot a melon or something? I just want to see something go bang.
Yes.
I'd like to shoot the 500 Magnum and just see something just go bang.
Are
Just
you gonna
once.
drop it?
No, two hands.
What do I get if you drop it?
I'll ship the tank over to
Okay.
you. Here we go. For your viewing pleasure, we're going to explode this melon.
All right, ready? All right, here we go.
Also, Eddie didn't fire it in the end. Is Scott going to let Eddie fire one? A melon? Or is he going to...
You can imagine. So
That's why your hand hurts so
I
bad.
was about to say, but like if it does that to a melon, what would it do to a human body? Pretty much the same.
I've done some videos with the zombie torsos, and it's pretty brutal. Yeah.
It literally blows it up like that.
Well, your skin and muscles are more elasticy, you know, and it'll hold together better. But yeah, you bloof and then come back together. Yeah, it's pretty
like being
bad.
hit by a sledgehammer and putting a hole through you. both
Yeah,
at the
you're
same
looking
time.
at 2,300 foot-pounds of energy in a handgun.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a lot. But you know now, you know it's a lot. You got,
Yeah.
you took it all.
He
Well, I hope
knows.
you enjoyed that, guys. Big shout out to Scott from Kentucky Ballistics. Make sure to go give him a follow.
Kentucky.
Subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like on mine. Thanks for watching. Big love the beast.
Don't worry, Eddie. We're gonna like the video. I very much enjoyed that, as always. That was great. That was great. That was very fun. Woo! Right. Well, that was really enjoyable. I thought that was very good. Ladies and gents, as usual, Kentucky Ballistics, very enjoyable. Eddie Hall, giant, funny, lovable man as well. I'm so happy that they've crossed over. I hope this isn't it. I hope they film more videos than just this, even though I am starting to wonder what they could have left, because they've already done, like, Eddie Hall is a big, powerful man, obviously wants big, powerful things. So he's done all of the powerful rifles and now the powerful handguns. So maybe not. But then again, there is what I said the other day, where I said that Eddie could get Scott in the gym and torture Scott like Scott has tortured him. That could be entertaining. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out and watching the reaction. Leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. I have been Brain Dead, as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.